Kyle Busch will shock everyone with his backlash against JGR. Someone who has spent a large amount of time in an environment that provides them with ease may find the process of transitioning to a new environment to be rather challenging. This is especially true if the person who has been used to the ease that their previous environment provided. When Kyle Busch was coerced into switching teams from Joe Gibbs Racing to Richard Childress Racing, he went through an experience that was exactly what you're going to do right now. But this is something that has not remained always the same. And recent reports have shown that Kyle Busch is going to shock everyone. Why and how? Let's find out. Even though some drivers maintain strong ties to the teams for which they previously competed, one has to wonder whether Kyle Busch and JGR would have a similar dynamic beginning in 2023. The question that everyone's asking is, what precisely did Kyle Busch do with Joe Gibbs that caused everyone to gasp and be surprised? What's the reason? Hey everyone, welcome back to Racing Rush. Today we're going to talk about an exciting topic. Kyle Busch has shocked everyone. If you want to know more about it, well, follow this video till the end. And before that, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to watch more amazing videos like this. Let's begin. Each and every race, as well as the whole of each season, has its own unique set of challenges for all the competing drivers. However, for Kyle Busch, 2022 was nothing more than another year. He didn't give a damn about it. It was generally speculated that the competitor who once drove for Joe Gibbs Racing would face one of the most difficult challenges of his whole career during that current season of racing. And you can be certain that he'll try to make amends as quickly as humanly possible, and you shouldn't hold it against him. Over the course of more than 20 years, Busch has competed in the Cup Series. Everyone's aware of the fact that during his career, he has competed in more than 600 races and has won 2 championships. Everyone's aware of the fact that over the years, he has not consistently been the driver who had the biggest support behind him. But despite the fact that Rowdy Nation, the driver support organization, has a big number of ardent and devoted followers, they are up against a great amount of competition. Busch, on the other hand, has developed the ability to ignore all the background noise as he has progressed through his career. Following a year that was jam-packed with obstacles, the driver for Richard Childress Racing is getting ready to make his debut with the team. Even though he may have left JGR, his critics have followed him and will continue to follow him wherever he goes. This might not be considered quite good in view of many people. On the other hand, he is fully aware of the steps that need to be done in such a difficult situation, and he's prepared to take them. This specific point was made quite apparent in the most recent photo he put on Instagram. It would seem that the post that contains the remark, "If you know, you know," is a response to all the individuals who have been questioning the veracity of the claim. It's even created a lot of questions in the minds of people. What do you all think about it? Let us know in the comment box. There is not the slightest shred of doubt in anyone's mind that Kyle Busch has the abilities required to prevail in the Cup Series. The only thing that'll show how well RCR has equipped him to fend for himself is when he's completely on his own, is the passage of time. The violent divorce that happened between JGR and Busch may have been a delight to savor for those who are hostile to him, but as a consequence of the situation, the driver found himself in a difficult position. In the end, he was victorious in his attempt to overcome that challenge. On the other side, what about Denny Hamlin? What do you think about it? JGR has a track record of using both Busch and Hamlin for significant stretches of time in the past. The same year that Busch began his career with JGR is the same year that Hamlin began. At point of fact, he had already established himself as a member of the crew prior to Busch's initial engagement with them, thus he was already working with them. In spite of the fact that he still has one more year remaining on the contract he's now under, there are increasing grounds for anxiety over the next professional step Hamlin will take. Hamlin was questioned about his future intentions in a recent interview, and he was cited as stating,
how about your future, and are you close to a deal yet for 2024 with JGR?
I'm confident that, as long as I'm racing, I want to be with JGR and they want to be with me. Certainly, I think that these talks are going to be ongoing for a few months, but certainly there's just so many other aspects that goes into this, right? I myself have a Toyota racing team. We have an alliance with Joe Gibbs Racing, so there's just a lot to navigate as a lot of contracts are all up at the same time.
Kyle Busch sat in this room a year ago and said, yeah, I'm most likely going to be back. Now, maybe there's a difference that M&M's had already decided they weren't coming back, and I assume FedEx is at least in talks of doing at least some races. So maybe there's some difference, but are there any other differences you feel between your situation and his?
No, I don't think that myself and Joe Gibbs Racing will have any problems getting a deal done by any means. I think that there's just some outside, factors that we have to be sensitive to that I want to make sure get done as well.
In spite of the possibility that he prefers to avoid risk wherever possible, this is nonetheless the case. Do you believe that it'll be a good deal farther on than the year 2023? To continue, it seems like Busch has stopped following Joe Gibbs Racing on social media, which is a dreadful turn of events. And because of this, it would seem that there is some animosity between the club and the person who has successfully defended their title as champion of the Cup Series on 2 separate occasions. Although it's true that he gave up after a drawn-out legal fight, the trouble didn't start until his long-standing sponsor M&M's took the chance to discontinue financial support for the sport. Since then, they provided various assurances that they are presently in the process of negotiating a new agreement, and this statement's been reiterated many times throughout the course of the subsequent time periods. In spite of RCR's best efforts, it was never able to come to fruition, and the club was interested in signing him. Is Kyle Busch following anybody that competes for JGR and currently has a position in their driver lineup? In point of fact, Joe Gibbs Racing continues to have some type of connection with the driver of the Cup Series car that's won the title on 2 separate occasions. Ty Gibbs, the most recent addition to JGR, is one of the people who follow him on Instagram. Despite the fact that Gibbs is the driver who essentially took Busch's job on the team, Kyle Busch has nothing but positive words to say about the rookie. Gibbs is the only other Toyota employee that he follows on Instagram. And surprisingly, Kyle Busch continues to follow M&M's, which was one of his previous sponsors, on all the social media channels that he uses. So, that just about does it for the end of this video. Let us know in the comment box what all you thought about it. What Kyle did, was it right in your view? Let us know. And if you found our video helpful, then please like it and share it with your friends so they also get the benefit from this video. Please also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on anything, and you'll get the benefit of all the interesting videos we have. All you got to do is click the bell icon, and you will receive the latest notifications on all of our latest videos. Please like and share our video with all your friends and family and fellow racing fans who are in your inner circle. Are you glad that Kyle Busch has caught on with another team and Richard Childress Racing now? Do you think Denny Hamlin's going to do the same thing? Where do you think he'll be racing in 2024? I'm curious to know your thoughts, so please leave them with us in the comment section below. Again, we sincerely appreciate you spending time out of your busy day to hang out with us today, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again next time. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and thanks for watching.